Come on, Alex. Let's go. Woo. Up to the hill. Oh shit, how do we get out of here? I just can't believe Luke's so calm. Like, he so doesn't get that from me.
Here we go. All right, so who do we have here on the line? We got a couple S chassis, Dale campaign, and who is that there?
That is Anthony Hector Billick, the man with the best haircut in World Time Attack. He has the WTAC letters shaved into his head. Over 600. It's taken
Where's he at now?
Yeah, he's about 600. So that gives you an idea of how long
he's like collecting Pokemon, but he's collecting horsepower. So got to collect them all. Here we go.
Dale campaign, I thought it looked really fast last. I'm sorry, it's actually Luke Veersma. My apologies, it is Luke Veersma, 541. They put it up together today, and there are some similarities between the cars. Luke Veersma on a tear. Billick's got lost. Billick is well off the track. He is well wide. Jared, he's in the bunker. That drive was not on the fairway.
No, I mean, good. Oh, look at golf puns. I'm Jared Deenda. This is Warren.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us out here. Time Attack, again, World Time Attack Challenge. But it's all about the International Drifting Cup, brought to you by Garrett Turbo. So thank you for joining us here. We are live around the globe.
Yeah, we talked about bringing back the world, and it's well and truly been done, hasn't it? This is a great celebration of
back the world.
Bringing back the world to Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, zip test. Yeah. All right, here we go. So Anthony, no, is that who we got?
It is Anthony Billick in the lead, and he has a lot of work to do to try and get himself back. Now, what's happened? I saw a waiver in the chase. Whoa!
And he is shimming his way out to the outside zone. Luke is he's got great proximity. Isn't really mimicking the angle. That is reminiscent of like Daigo side throw. I call it the Daigo effect in Formula Drift. He had that proximity, didn't mimic the angle. He's got to get in that pocket, throw more angle at it, but it was not the prettiest out front. So gave him an opportunity to get that proximity, but neither of the drivers really that dominant. But again, going off course, that's going to hurt him.
Yeah, really on the lead driver to deliver a chaseable run. This is something that the judges were very adamant. He's checked himself up there, right? Yep. And that's unsettled Luke. And from there, I think you're always fighting an uphill battle to try and convince the judges that you've done anything other than impact your opponent there. And I think with the earlier deduction for that off-track incident, I think you'll see Luke Veersma going through to the next round.
And sorry, real quick. And to that point, if you're the lead car and you disrupt the line and throw off that chase car, it's pretty much, that's going to be a wrap. So.
Yeah, call is official. Luke Veersma through to the top 16, and he will battle Taylor James.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
All right, so let the games begin.
Of drift battle coming in. Taylor James and Luke Veersma go head to head.
Love your energy, mate. Love the car. Your team is refueling right now. We'll get you back out there for the next lot of battles. Awesome stuff.
All right, 2NZ. Taylor James kicks off his campaign here with Luke Veersma right in the pocket. Luke Veersma, but he's straightened right up behind Taylor James. He's keeping that proximity, but he has sacrificed a lot of angle. He's surging towards him, Jared, but he's doing it untidy.
I really liked how Taylor initiated, but Luke, you can only have a good chase run if you have a good lead run. Taylor gave him a huge window of opportunity to say, hey, follow me, I'm going to show you the way, and he did exactly that. So Luke, really good chase job, but Taylor, look at this execution here. On throttle, powers through, you can't even see Luke. Kudos to Luke. Doesn't have as much angle as Taylor in that lead position. Look how the car didn't even get unsettled. And that's what I was talking about earlier about if you hit the right spot, both entry and exit of going off course to the outside zone where they need to go, the car doesn't get disrupted. And that's what Taylor did. And he showed Luke the right line. It's really going to come down to the second half of this battle to see who is dominant and who's advancing on. This is the Garrett International Drift Cup celebrations. The celebrations Drift Hill. Also the activations up there if you're in the building. Keep It Dory Junkie and Australian DMFT Club. They have a simulator up there. Here we go. Luke Veersma and Taylor James. Call it, Warren.
Taylor James has sat a little bit. He's sat a long way back here. Taylor James is going to need to close up that proximity. Luke Veersma out front, smashing the gas, cranks the angle on, fills up the window there. Taylor James, can he come back at him? Now, I think Luke's run a little bit wide there. He's maybe opened up a window there for Taylor James, but did he give him too much?
No, I think Luke did exactly what he needed to do, and Taylor did not catch up to him. I think there was a big deficit there on Taylor's part, but let's take a look at it again. Again, watch this. Again, watch Luke out front. He, again, both lead. So lead, again, my perspective, lead versus lead, chase versus chase, right? So here's Luke out front. Peace. Taylor not part of the equation. Now comes out of the smoke. Look at the angle of Luke. Goes to the outside zone. Fills all of the outside zone. Taylor, he's back there quite a bit. So I mean, I think both of them had really good lead runs. I think it's going to come down to the chase run. Who was more dominant? Maybe wasn't mimicking that angle. Who had the proximity? We'll find out.
Yeah, we didn't really see any big major mistakes.
No.
One of the things I do know that has been said a lot about coming to Sydney is a lot of battles are won and lost on that start-finish line. Just underestimating that start-finish line and just how fast the car is. And we have a call. Luke Veersma goes through. Taylor James is out.
Yeah, that's what I expected. Unfortunately, I think Taylor was too far back. Luke executed out front, but he did a better job in the chase position. Unfortunately to Taylor, Taylor was not part of the conversation in that chase position. So very unfortunate, but Luke advances on. Sorry, Taylor. Let's talk to the boys up there.
Yes.
What happened? What transpired? We'll get to that. I mean, we are quickly expediting this.
Yeah, I think
we want to discuss.
Luke Veersma and Danny Probert. Danny Probert's going to have a smile a mile wide. He's going to have a smile as wide as that car on board right now. The only way is up for Danny Probert. For right now, the man's got to be on cloud 9. Hold it together,
Look at
Danny.
that! Oh, look at that. Probert goes in. Veersma actually straightens out, goes into it. So Probert actually had to back off a little bit, goes into the dirt. Luke, you saw, run this back. Look at this again.
Yeah.
Look at that window. It got dirty, man. So you need the Windex. Let's keep it clean. Let's clean up this window.
Now, I think I heard a judge say yesterday too that their interpretation of when you get to this point too, if you have to get off the gas, which is effectively almost what you're describing here, that Danny's being forced to do by the mistake Luke makes, that causes Danny to fire wide.
So Probert does go off course. He overcooked it a little bit. Actually, taking a look at that again, Luke had a good line.
He did?
Luke had a good line. Probert overcooked it. He got into the dirt. So
beauties of a camera replay. You can change your opinion.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I am such a proponent of, Formula Drift. We launched a GoPro camera, and we had, the Johnny FPV, right? Like he's kind of the guy, right? The first person, and doing all these things. There is a place for those cool-looking shots, and there's also one for static drones. I call it the truth serum. I don't know if you've heard me say that during Formula Drift, but those perspectives are absolutely eye-opening and really showing you, what sometimes the judges can't see with the naked eye, or us as announcers.
Then I suppose you go down the flip side battle, right, of is how much is too much when you slow everything right down. And you can see every mistake, and you just go too far because you take so much out of
overanalyze. All right, Probert, Veersma. Let's alternate the order. Probert out front with that beautiful looking Falcon. Veersma, who got the victory earlier. Probert dialing it in, but Veersma not backing down. Whoa! And Probert spins out. Let's save the car. Probert. Don't know what happened there. Just
overcooked it, I think. I think he knew.
There's Veersma. Yeah, let's go. Let's leave. Let's go. Let's leave.
Yeah, there's some Luke Veersma fans up on the bank there. He's just been the silent assassin. He's kind of crept in, a little bit under the radar. We weren't talking a lot about him. The locals probably knew a little bit about his form, but he's right in there with a shot, and he might be one part of our top 4, depending on how this goes. But you'd think, based on the fact that Danny Probert, I think, has just got to a point where he's made a mistake. There's not really much else that you can say about that. Yep.
Backing it in there.
We don't do that anymore.
Not the prettiest.
And
we know the outcome there. Luke Veersma goes through and advances on into the final 4, man. Look at that. Glenn Ormerod, Luke Veersma, and 2 more drivers.
The number 1 qualifier, he is still alive. He goes up against Luke Veersma, who's just crept his way through the field. He's the sniper out there in the ghillie suit right now, just lying out there in the weeds, waiting to take you out. Basically, this could be a final, right? These guys here, and they're still playing around for a spot in just the semi-final, right? So decide who goes where. Yes, we do. At this event, we do have a third-place battle. It has been discussed quite frequently because of time certainty here at the venue. As we see Ormerod out front with Luke Veersma, he's trying to pick his pocket like somebody on the London side.
Right? Look at Veersma, drops in. Glenn Ormerod, of course, he does go off course, throws off Veersma. Don't know if that was, we're going to have to definitely run that back. We saw Ormerod and talking about his kind of staggered delay here, but watch Luke.
It is the slow rolling in, isn't it?
I mean,
maybe it's perspective. But
also this is where a spotter comes into play. Hey, temper it. Dial it back.
Well, if it hasn't impacted him so far, he's got to where he's got to, why change it?
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it there. So we see him go in, boom, boom.
One,
Oh, wow.
two.
That
oh,
is,
no, how many wheels is that?
that
two
is
off?
deep,
Well,
man. That is real deep. And that's going to throw off your chase car, man. If you know, you got to think about Luke. He's looking at this and saying, okay, I'm there. But then if you go that deep, you could expect maybe something worse because that dirt could definitely come up and grab you and throw you off.
Yeah, no, I've been there, done that, had the dirt digging and actually roll a car and sell the undercar sponsorship.
Oof, yeah.
And it's not pleasant. I can tell you when you start hitting that dirt and you're waiting for it to bite as it bounces.
Oof, yeah,
and
sketchy.
Yeah, it's not fun because the boys aren't running small wheels on the back end. They're gonna dig in. They've usually got quite a big lip there. So Glenn Ormerod's going to have some work to do there. And Luke Veersma, the sniper.
Man, Luke is quickly becoming a contender. And now here's going to get some clean air out front. Luke Veersma, who's really made a name for himself tonight.
I love it. I love learning someone new each time.
Yeah, Veersma is really dialing it in. You know, just hitting that moment, man. Just hitting that perfect tune.
I think Glenn's too far back already.
Yeah.
I think he's
Look at Veersma.
Look, he's gone.
Veersma, peace out. Veersma is going to dial it in. He's going to the finals. I'm going to call it right now. If he doesn't make a mistake, look at Glenn. Now surges an attack, but Veersma dialing in. Veersma. I mean, that was absolutely clinical, man. I mean, just front row and center. That is drifting 101. Glenn Ormerod just not showing up, man. Not part of the equation. You're late for class, man.
You just can't give someone that good that much room.
No.
That you talked before about the role of the spotter and the importance of that, Jared. There should have been some communication that you just cannot give that gap. Glenn fought back. To his credit, he really fought back. And you see the bumper flapping away behind it. There's all sorts of bits and pieces falling off back. And he tried to tuck back in there, but by then the damage is done, right?
Yep.
Very clear from the judges. You've got to be there right at the start of a run. And Veersma, the sniper, he locks in.
Boom, headshot.
To a final. Luke Veersma to the final. Ormerod to third and fourth place.
I called it. We got the official thing. I said Luke moves on. I mean, this is already done, man.
We called it.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I had frosting on the cake. I said, happy birthday, Luke, already on it, man. Like, it's already baked. Yeah, so Luke Veersma, let's make it official. All joking aside, Luke Veersma gets the win. Congratulations, you're going to the finals. Guaranteed a podium. Really, really well done.
That was a good drive. Very.
I felt like you were analyzing that in your head.
I'm going through it in my mind, just thinking, how did we miss Luke? And how did he's just come through? So
it's peaking at the right time, man, and really finding that sweet spot. And some tracks suit drivers better than others, and his car, you know. So hopefully Tony goes over there. I would love for you to have some words with Luke. Tony B, get over there and rap out with Luke. He's got to be elated. He's guaranteed a podium as we welcome the world back. International Drifting Cup, celebrating an amazing day and an exclamation point on an absolutely sensational weekend here at World Time Attack Challenge. Jared Deenda, Mr. Warren out here just talking some smack.
Just waxing lyrical. Have a good time. We love bringing the drifting action to you. And we're having a great time up here in the commentary box. We are quite far away from where you guys are up on the hill there. We hope you're still enjoying the drift action. A couple more battles to go. Brody Mayer and Matt Harvey still to lock into the final. But Veersma, he's just sniping his way through the field. Yeah,
you keep using that analogy and saying sniper because he came out of nowhere. He's kind of just looming in the shadows. He wasn't adopted. He was born in it. That's more like it, right? He's been right there. Veersma has been an absolute weapon right now.
I've been crying and shaking. That's so good. Fuck yeah.
Well, I asked for it and Tony delivered. Tony, down to you. Who you're working with, Luke Veersma. What's the energy down there?
Oh my God. I guess when they packed up the car and left from WA, did you think you were going to be battling in the finals at World Time Attack?
I think it's definitely a dream come true. Obviously, we aimed to get here, but we never thought it would happen. We thought we're the underdog in this, but we're coming to take some heads, and we're giving up our best go.
Your best go, brother. You are absolutely killing it. We wish you all the best in the finals. Get into it, mate. Yes!
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, just the demeanor of your Aussie drivers, man. There's really low key. Everybody seems really calm. I'm really eager to, see them get the trophies. But I guess that's the way to do it.
Around, find out who is going to get their silverware at the end of the day today. Is it going to be Veersma? Is it going to be Brodie Mayer? Is it going to be Matt Harvey, whose name gets etched on the trophy for eternity at the Garrett Advancing Motion International Drift Cup? One semi-final to go. Veersma awaits the winner. Ormrod awaits the third and fourth place battles. We are about ready to get underway here at Sydney Motorsport Park. What a phenomenal event this has been. It has certainly exceeded all expectations.
What an amazing event, and it's such a treat to be able to go and work down in the pits. But I'm glad to, get to the pointy end of the day and hang out with you.
So you've brought the energy back in here. Tell me what the energy's like down there, because we sort of commented on the fact that Luke Veersma, he'd been quite quiet. He'd sort of crept his way through. Brodie Mayer felt like he'd been dialing up the aggression slightly. Matt Harvey's a different character again, and then Glenn Ormrod probably a different personality as well. So tell me about your experiences with those guys.
All right, well, just even those guys that you've listed off, right? So Matt Harvey, very cool sort of character. He's coming back off basically a completely rebuilt car, and he's all cash. He's like, yeah, I'm getting into it. I'm just sending the car. Luke Veersma, same thing. He's just relaxed and he's just clinical, getting stuck into the laps, and he's been delivering the results. These guys, none of them are really crazily excited.
I just don't get how he can be so calm. Oh, I'm a nervous wreck. I was just bouncing off the walls. He's so calm. So calm.
Brodie Mayer was about the most excited character out there, and his energy levels were really lifting as the battles were going on, because it's World Time Attack. It's an international drifting cup.
Was I right? Brodie has retired. Unfixable damage.
Wow.
Now run back to the pits and find out why, Tony.
Oh, mate,
run all the way back. Dan Mackey on the hill for a bit of an update from head judge Dan. How's the bus tracking along, my friend?
Oh, well, mate, we've got Jared managed to make his way up here, and we're talking to him just about that bus timetable and how he's been throwing us under it all night long. Going back into that battle with Brodie and Matt, when you get to the top four, we do allow you to have a 5-minute OMT if it's not your fault, or if it is your fault for damage or whatever. So that's in the case of, say, a flat tyre or something like that. They can quickly change it, get you back out, and you can do an OMT. In this case, the damage sustained by Brodie is just too significant. The team have had a look at it, and they've said to the scrutineer, there's no way we're getting that done in 5 minutes. Let's keep this show rocking and rolling. We're bowing out. We're not going to be able to run. So Glenn will come out and face the starter as he has to do to tick it over. He'll do one run, and then we'll have a mad battle that I'm really looking forward to seeing between Luke Veersma, it's his first trip over here from the West, and he is driving killer, man. So it's going to be great to see him out there. And then Matt Harvey, first time back since his injury earlier in the year. So two guys that have never seen each other before. Matt hasn't been driving for a while, but he's top dog. So this is going to be a killer final.
I haven't seen anything tonight that jumps out at me that I think, I don't understand how they got to that point. And all we know who will stand on one of the steps on the podium, which leaves us to the sniper. I'm going to see if I can make that stick. The sniper, Luke Veersma, because I don't know, you wouldn't have seen it. The camera angle made it look like he had camo paint over his eyes as well.
Right.
He was just sort of hidden back in the seat there. He wasn't giving away too much. Seems like he's a really placid character.
He was just so cool, calm, and collected. And I guess when it's his first competition, first East Side competition. So to drag a car across from WA is obviously the expense and the effort of the team and everything else. And the first time to come over onto the East Coast and compete, and he's battling it out for the final. What an amazing achievement! Even to get to this point at arguably the biggest drifting event in he's dominated today.
Can I just throw something out there too?
Yeah.
There is a lot of space on that car available for sponsorship.
Absolutely.
It looks to me like Luke Veersma is a talent that someone should be looking at, going, I need to get on board with this guy.
Yes.
He's about to battle for first or second place at the International Drifting Cup, sponsored by Garrett Advancing Motion, the crowning feature of World Time Attack Challenge for 2023.
Yes.
And he's going home on the podium no matter what. I would be talking to that young man.
That name for sure.
Saying, how do I get in touch with you? I think you've been getting a bit of comms from the pits there about the car potentially. Did I see maybe there was engine damage for
So Brody's just sent me a message through. He said head gasket
Right.
and blew up on the Scando.
Ah, right.
So as like coming down the front straight initiation, but we have 2 cars on the line.
Here we go. All right, Tony B, this is your first final.
Oh my God.
Call the first final, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Veersma. Matt Harvey in the lead, initiates out at the first cone. Luke Veersma's right there in the cloud of smoke, and he's going for the dive. Can he hang on to it? Matt Harvey's keeping it online, nice and wide through that outer zone. But Luke's closing the door.
Here comes Luke Veersma. What a run. We've kicked off the final with a bang, Tony. I love it. The energy's there from you. It's there from the drivers. They both want this bad.
Wow.
Let's have a look at this replay again here. The speed's gone up a notch. I love the fact that Luke Veersma's been aggressive on the chase. He's gone to the inside to put the pressure on Matt Harvey, put himself in a good spot here. Matt Harvey is back to that smooth style that we know he was delivering early. There's no movements, there's no wavering. Veersma surges backwards and forwards a little bit here.
He sort of comes out of the smoke and he's like, wow, he's right there. Had to dob a bit of foot brake. You can see the front left wheel did lock up a little.
Yeah.
He's had to make a small correction.
I think,
but still.
Yeah, if you quote Larko or someone like opened up the steering slightly there to let it drive out that way a little bit. So if I don't even know how you might go 5.5, 4.5, but
it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really tough, and I guess the commitment coming into that first corner is key, and then getting that switch right, and that was a very aggressive dive up on the inside. It did then, he had to adjust pretty hard by diving on the brake to avoid the contact, but then regained himself and got back on the gas and closed the door again.
Yeah, potentially just that minute separation depending on how the judges see it. But again, we've talked to the fact that the camera angles can be a bit deceptive depending on what the judges see, because they're looking from there. They aren't really see the inside. They'll be looking at the replay afterwards.
Absolutely.
In real time. All right, here we go, Tony. The final run, the final pass. Is this it? Who goes home with the silverware? Veersma accelerates. Matt Harvey's a long way back. I think Matt Harvey's given him too much room. Luke Veersma was much closer on the initial initiation. Can Matty Harvey reel him in? Oh, here he comes. Here comes Harvey.
He's pulling him in.
Here he comes.
Close the door.
Oh, Matt Harvey hits him.
And he's at contact.
He hits him and it straightens him up.
Oh, wow.
This is a final that is delivered. I didn't see that coming.
Look, and that is a bit of the problem. If you just lose that speed, we'll check out the Olin's action replay. If you've lost the distance, you've got to play catch-up, and that is really a real challenge because you can get unstuck and you've got to make a big dive.
Yes, there is some wheel work there from Luke just on the end. Now, has Matt done that? Have his spotters told him maybe that he needs to give Luke a little bit of room there at the start?
He's got a massive angle there. It looked like maybe coming out of that first outer zone, he's done the flick and he kind of straightened up, and then it snapped a big angle, which would have then slowed down his momentum, meaning Matt Harvey's trying to catch up at that point. So he's got to then, use his momentum to catch right up, and it's about here.
He jumped on the brake early. So
if
you go back about 3 seconds, you see he jumped on the brake there. He had to try and settle the car down because I think he knew he was going to hit him.
Yes.
I think he knew in advance he was going to hit him. He was just carrying that much momentum up the hill. Yeah. Having another look at it here. Yeah, really, really interesting strategy to see somebody that far back and then come on the attack here. Just do what he's been doing. Smooth.
It's risky, but I mean, once he was on the gas and he could see that how close he was, that was great. I mean, Luke Veersma's holding still a lot of angle at this point. I haven't seen a lot of laps this afternoon, but has everyone else been on that big angle position, big smoky power?
I don't see enough, and I'm not the judge. Okay?
Yes.
I don't see enough in there to think that he has made a mistake, that he's slowed down to cause the contact, but look, I don't really know. I think we're going to have a result.
So good. Fuck yeah.
This is fucking epic.
We got to call it. Fuck yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go have a look through. How did this evening play out as the cars come around and park up? Where did we start off with?
Well, if we talk about Luke's journey today, so he had Anthony Billick in the first round, got the win there. That sent him through to Taylor James. Now, obviously one of your Kiwi brothers, and he did get the win over Taylor James. That sent him through to then Danny Probert. And Danny Probert was driving on fire today as well. He got a couple of wins. He took out another one of the Kiwis. They were dropping like flies today. But anyway, Luke Veersma took out Danny Probert. Then he had Glenn Omerod. He had the #1 qualifier to get through as well. Like, he has had such a journey to get to this point. And then on the other side of the tree, Matt Harvey. So his journey today, obviously he had a bye in the first part, qualified very well. And then he had Mad Mike. And you just, wow, you know, you've got to go up against Mad Mike. He got the win over Mad Mike. Unfortunately, he had a mechanical issue with a steering rack. We're going to keep looking at this vision. We're going to show you fine people on the live stream everything that we've captured here today. Matt Harvey gets the win over Jason Ferrin. And then he had Brody Marr, obviously retired to get to this point. And here is Matt Harvey's lead. Very solid in that outside zone. You can see the bump over the ripple strip. Not quite as much angle there. I mean, we're splitting hairs a little bit.
And look, we're not offering our opinion on this battle because, look, this is a one that we don't know the answer to, right? We don't actually get to see this, so it locks in, and then Jared finds out who the winner is and actually announces it live in real time. All we get is a decision. Yeah, decision has been made, but look, we're reading into it what we think. You guys no doubt will have your opinions out there in Facebook land, and as with all things drift, you'll have an opinion on how everything is run, Tony. But
100%.
I've had a good time, my friend. How you've obviously enjoyed it.
The banter back and forward between you and Jared, and you guys with me, and then all the other people down in the pits and the teams, and you know we had the Saxon Moyes team all set up there with the live stream and the camp chairs, and you know it was such a cool vibe down in the pit. And everyone was just really excited to be here. So, look, you know, it's just been such a cool event, and I'm just so pumped to be on the team.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I believe you have cemented your place well and truly. I want to trademark Tea with Tony.
I heard that.
We need it. What do you reckon?
Yep.
Are you keen to take that one on? Tea with Tony, I reckon, is fantastic.
I'll wear it with a badge of honour, mate. Absolutely.
And look, we hope that you've enjoyed the show that's been put on. We've had 24 fantastic drivers from around the world. Ian Baker well and truly brought back the world. Australia, New Zealand, the United States, Japan, all represented. And we're about to find out who our champion overall is. And whoever it is will well and truly deserve it. And they will get to have what we call the Deander moment. And it's a little well-known tradition within the drift scene where Jared Deander hands over the trophies. And he takes a little selfie with them, right? And it usually turns up on his Instagram. If you haven't followed Jared on social media, it is well worth having a look at. He gets up to a hell of a lot of stuff around the world at different events, and very well worth following.
Can't stop shaking. This is unbelievable. People, this is a world event. My son's on the podium on a world event. The sniper in the ghillie suit. Sniper in the ghillie suit. Oh my goodness.
We've talked to it a lot tonight, and before we even got here, I think you and I have a conversation on Thursday about how many battles are won and lost at the start just by giving too much room, because I don't think you can anymore. The level of cars and level of drivers.
I think there was some of the commentary coming through from the drivers coming back. Wow, so-and-so was so fast off the line. This person was so fast off the line. Like, everyone is just giving it everything they've got from the word go. And look, you know, this is the level of top-level drifting. So you've got to have your A game right from when you're sent off the line right to the very end.
Honestly, if you have not come to this event before, get online early. Book some flights, come on back.
Book your hotel, book your flights, make sure you come to Sydney Motorsport Park and enjoy the spectacle that is World Time Attack and the International Drifting
Jared, how are you, my friend?
Oh my gosh, what an amazing event. Thank you so much. Again, World Time Attack Challenge. This is an exclamation point on an amazing weekend. And again, just drifting. I'm so proud to be part of this drifting culture. Hopefully you guys had some fun here. Make some noise! Thank you, guys, children of all ages, guys and gals. Let's give out some hardware. Again, you see these three hard-fought battles of three hard-fought warriors. They're up here. Thank you to our judges. It was a difficult qualifying last night. Pretty straightforward, but overall, head-to-head is where these drivers really shine. And you know, looking at it on paper, you kind of had some people picked. No offense to you guys. Haven't met, haven't hung out. We'll have some beers tonight. But we start things off with third place. So we start things off with third place, and then we will tell you who won here tonight. 2023 World Time Attack Challenge. Thank you so much, Sydney Motorsport Park. All right, first up, third place. Getting it done Glenn Omeron, make some noise. Get up there. There's a trophy. Congratulations. And again, don't pop the champagne. No premature celebration, if you know what I mean. Okay? Just relax. Just relax. All right. Well, your winner here, 2023 World Time Attack Challenge. Thank you so much. Who's coming here next year? Let me see a show of hands. Who's coming here next year? 2024 World Time Attack Challenge. All right. I saw everybody raise their hands. Just want to make sure. I just need to make sure. Was it unanimous? Was it unanimous, boys? Did you guys agree on the winner? Oh, wow. You guys are finally in agreement. Yeah, good job. Good job, guys. Your winner here. I just want to check it. Triple check it. Just want to make sure. Your winner here, 2023 World Time Attack Challenge International Drift Cup presented by Garrett. Luke Veersma! Luke gets the win, puts it down for his town.
Yes! 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 My boy! Yay! Hey, Lukey! Okay. Yes! We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it!
This gentleman, this young cat, soft-spoken, there it is, your winner. And with that, second place is Matt Harvey! Matt Harvey gets second place. Hold him up, boys. Say hello to the camera. And also, you got to do a selfie here, podium selfie. Everybody look. Ready? Hey! Here it is. Congratulations to those three gentlemen, these three weapons of mass destruction.
I can't believe it! Oh my god! It's freaking amazing!
There you go. Spray the champagne. Congratulations. There is your 1, 2, and 3. Luke Veersma, Matt Harvey, and Glenn Ormerod. Thank you so much. Oh, look at that. You got him early, but he's going to get you late. Congratulations. What a great showing.
Oh my god, my son's a winner! Oh, thank you, Yosha. Thank you. Oh my god! This is just epic. So freaking epic. Unreal. Unreal. Oh my god, this is off the Richter scale, a dream come true. So proud of him. So proud.
Congratulations to these gentlemen. Thank you to Warren. Thank you to Tony. Thank you to Ian Baker. My name is Jared Dienda, and again, just part of this equation, this quilt that is drifting. So proud of it. Thank you so much for being part of history because, again, welcome back to the world. Congratulations to all of our Time Attack competitors. Thank you to our fans that stuck around. Beautiful weather, beautiful people, beautiful vehicles, and we'll see you online or we'll see you another time. On behalf of all of our World Time Attack Challenge family, thank you so much. And as I always say, lick the stamp and send it! We'll see you later.
Yay! Well done, son. Oh, off the Richter scale. Oh, so proud of him. So proud.
You drove really, really well. That was some really good chasing.
Try my best.
Try your best, you did it.
How embarrassing, mum. Fuck off. That's hilarious.
Unreal. Unreal.
No time, unfortunately.
Now your dad will want to give you a big hug. Unreal. Unreal. Can't believe it. Just epic. I love you, my little sniper. Wicked. Wicked. This is amazing. Sam, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Woo! That's my mate! Yay! No, seriously. Mate, this is like, what a story.
What a story.
What a freaking story. We got the story of a lifetime. Right, back to the pits. It's time to celebrate. Can't believe it. Oh my God. How fucking epic is he? How epic. Darling, that's fucking off the Richter scale. This is off the Richter scale. Amazing. Well done, buddy. And thank you for all your help. More wins is what it is. Stoked. So stoked. You are the sniper in the ghillie suit. So it's no longer Luke the young gun Veersma. Now he's Luke the sniper Veersma. Well done, darling. That's it. Woo! Yay! Freaking epic. Epic. Look at that. Yay! Wicked. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Woo! Yay! Epic. Oh, thank you, darling. Oh my God, it's nice.
It's a heavy one.
So
Woo! Fuck yeah, boys. WA!
Yay!
The sniper.
Thank you, darling. Awesome. Freaking awesome. So unbelievable. So proud of my son. His dad builds an awesome race car. He's an amazing talent. Amazing. It's just epic. Alright, time to pack up.
1, 2,
So epic. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. Just got back to the hotel room and I am blown away. That was just so epic. So epic. I've cried. What? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So proud of you, Lucas. You're a legend. And stuff me, Dad builds a bloody good race car too. All right. Hungry Jacks, shower, bed. I'm going to hit the trails tomorrow. Carry on. Woo!